Joining me now is Phyllis Kolmus. She's president of Women in Technology. Phyllis, thank you so much for being here. What do you credit this sudden uptick in hiring women at IT firms?
Well, you know, a lot of women are graduating from college now. 60% is the number of women graduates from universities these days. So it's not surprising to see an upswing in professional jobs being filled by women. And I think beyond that, you know, there's some very high visibility women now who are in high-tech roles. Marissa Levin, Sheryl Sandberg. So those provide kind of very high-end models for young women to see and aspire to.
I wondered about that. If Marissa Mayer at Yahoo and Sheryl Sandberg at Facebook, how much you think they are actually, their presence there is sending a signal to women, this is a woman-friendly world, come in, that wasn't there just 4 or 5 years ago.
There's no question about that. But I think it goes beyond that. It's very interesting that this year is the 20th anniversary of a couple of major women's IT organizations. So it makes you stop and say, what was going on 20 years ago that these organizations would be celebrating their 20th anniversaries? And I think it looks to what's been going on before that, because not only are there these very high-level role models for young women to see, and women throughout the industry to see and aspire to, there's a whole chain of women. So women not only are there as role models, they're there as mentors, they're there as advisors. We can talk about how women come and go in a career, deal with all of the situations like raising children.
But we shouldn't paint too rosy a picture, because it's still only 1/3 of the jobs in the IT sector are held by women. What needs to change? I mean, it's great news that 60% went to women of the most recent 60,000, but what do these tech firms need to do? Is it diversity training, or is this something that's just going to progress organically on its own?
I think it will progress organically, but not on its own. I think that we need to be persistent in keeping this as a focus. And industry does need to change. The changes have been coming slowly. When a small person entered my life, there were no daycare centers. There was no arrangements. And now, of course, there's much more. And I think part of it is the women getting into the higher levels in companies bring that sensitivity to recognizing
making them more family friendly.
Making them family friendly, providing flexibility. I think men have also changed.
Although Marissa Mayer, didn't she famously actually reverse that policy? She's the one that said of less hours, fewer hours working at home.
Well, flexibility doesn't necessarily mean working at home. It can be working shifted hours. I work in an area where we have core hours. Everyone needs to be there from a certain hour, you know, in the morning to a certain hour in the afternoon. But you may be doing some additional hours beyond that, and you may be shifting your schedule.
All right, Phyllis Kolmus, president of Women in Technology.